And what sucks is that the fucking Nazis, the neo-Nazi Aryan group,
Jack.
destroyed all the evidence of Jesse like getting amnesty for giving up evidence on Walt, and they destroyed all the tapes and everything. How
They
about when
were, I
Walt
tell you
made,
what, they were a surprising twist. I thought I wasn't expecting Jack and his crew. No
how
shit.
about when Walt made the tape implementing Hank as the main guy?
I remember that. Yep.
Oh my god, that was genius. It was so fucking genius, and it was a perfect way to keep Hank from having to disclose it.
Hank's face expression too. I remember that.
Oh, when that tape showed up,
Yeah,
when the
what
DVD showed
the?
up,
Oh yeah.
they're just standing in the living room.
I mean, you can read his face, man. All the emotion.
And you just tell like they knew they were had. Like Walt was such a genius that he just had.
Always a step ahead.
He did the same thing to Elliot and what's her name? His ex and his ex-best friend and his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
In the finale, when he went to their house and he fucking said that he hired two of the best. Two of the best marksmen this side of the Mississippi.
Had no red beams.
That there, he says like that there is like over $8.8 million or something like that, and he was like, there was another 100,000. But I took that other 100,000 and I hired two of the best marksmen this side of the Mississippi. And you see the two lasers pointers.
Yeah.
The laser beams show up on their foreheads.
Which is
and he's
beautiful.
like, it may not happen tomorrow. It may not happen a week. It may not be a month. But sometime down the road, you're going to be walking and you're going to hear footsteps behind you. And he taps him. And he's like, but he goes, don't fright, my friends. He goes, it's all gonna work out. And then you see him go pick up Skinny Pete and Badger.
Yeah.
I was like, what a genius way to write them into the finale.
Oh yeah, damn right.
Because they had nothing to do with the story at all in the finale, but it was a perfect way to organically put without forcing them in there.
Be duplicated. The Undertaker is one of, if not the most prolific performer in pay-per-view in WWE.
This is gonna be fun.
The Grim Reaper of WWE, The Undertaker, is ready to collect another wayward soul. Few men have found success in the ring against the dead man, but many more have been broken and laid to rest.
I thought about getting that.
And the Ultimate Warrior
Well, this is last year. The new one's about to come out in like a week.
Is it? Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, Madden 21 comes out, I think, the week of the 28th, which is what's today, the 14th.
Hopefully they have a nice little, you know, I don't know, if I can get it for a decent price right away, I'll get it.
Well, it's $53 if you have EA access.
Right.
And you get some other kind of perk. I was also thinking to wait because I don't know if there's going to be an NFL season. So if there's no NFL season, it would be pointless to get the game until it goes this way.
This is true.
But they're probably going to hype it to where I'm like, yeah,
I don't know. I think what you just said is correct. I think we should wait at least maybe give it a couple weeks and see what happens.
But if you do buy it, it's like that with like NBA 2K21 and a couple other games. If you buy them on PS4, you automatically get the PS5 download.
Wow, dude, that's...
So when you get the PS5, you don't have to buy the game over.
That's tantalizing. Just a little bit.
You automatically, once you get your PS5 hooked up, you just go into the PlayStation Store, and it'll already have it available for download without having to purchase it.
If they do it for Grand Theft Auto, I'm going to do it.
That's what they did. They did that with it on PS3 to PS4, didn't they? Or did you have to buy the PS4 version?
And the match continues.
Let me remember. No, I did not. I didn't
Grand
have to
Theft
buy
Auto
it.
Grand Theft Auto came out in the fall of 2013, and PS4 came out in the fall of 2014.
Right.
Yeah, I did buy it twice.
Yeah, I did.
I remember I
right.
bought it for PS3, and then a year later I bought it on PS4 because PS4 had just come out, and it showed they had a trailer for it and everything.
Yeah.
And it's the game I have now on PS4 because I downloaded it. I bought it digitally. I didn't buy the disc. The original I bought the disc. Yeah. PS3. Because I didn't download a lot of games on PS3 because there wasn't enough room. But then I started doing more digital games on PS4.
Sometimes I get the itch like I want to re-download it, but I know I'm so out of the loop right now. I'd be an easy mark. That's not going to happen. Fuck that. I'm going to wait.
What you got to do is you got to download it like right before you know when the new one's coming out.
Yeah.
And just get yourself
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
To the game.
Because I mean, trust me, dude, I'm coming back hard on that bitch, man. Grand Theft is, I mean, I'm just saying.
You ever fuck with Gran Turismo?
A little bit. I played so many racing games, man.
It's too realistic for me. Like, it's too, like, the difficulty.
I know what you're saying. It gets annoying.
I respect the realism of how real the game is, but it's almost too real where it makes it too difficult and not fun.
That's why I like the NASCAR games, because they make it just right. You know what I mean? It's not
and you can do your own settings.
Yeah, it's not too technical, but it's just right. It only takes a few moments. So
when Warrior gets into this zone,
but it does get redundant, like just driving in a circle.
Yes, it does. That's why I haven't played in a while.
I think they need to add more, like, scenarios. Like, as much as I kind of, it's a like love-hate with those Telltale series games because they're not really like. It's all like it's like a watch-along. But then you have little animations where, like in wrestling, when you perform an animation move, like it goes into a cutscene and then it gives you like a button combination to press.
Yeah.
You know how it does that sometimes in wrestling, in WWE, where like you'll get into an animation, and then it'll say, it'll show the square button, circle button, X button. You gotta put it kind of just right to get that one animation to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not me.
And that's how Telltale games are. Like the Batman game was like if you got into a brawl, it had like button combos where it wasn't really fluid like a real like Batman game.
Yeah.
Or the Walking Dead Telltale series. But I think that's what they need to do with NASCAR more. Is they need to make more like situational things. Instead of just here's every race every race.
Yeah.
And try to make it. So I think what it should do is it should add more scenarios to each race. Like, hey, you've got a rivalry going with Joe Fuckhead over here.
That would make it more. That would make it funner.
He's gonna be gunning for you to try to put you out of this race because you spun him out last week or something.
Yeah.
And so in that race, you're not only trying to get into the top 10 or even win, but you're also trying to avoid this guy because he's after you.
The Taker just beat Ultimate Warrior. Wow.
I think that they need more situational things like that for NASCAR. It needs to be a more
just to grab the attention of the player like me.
To keep it less redundant and mundane.
Yeah, this is true.
Like have season scenarios where like you're trying to become a driver for this better company or something, or like people or somebody's trying to take your top job and you've got to. And then I think they make even more scenarios where they do like, I think they should do like a veteran, like a rookie scenario where you're like a new kid coming into the NASCAR circuit, or you could be like a guy in his prime, or you could be the grizzled veteran who's at the end of his career kind of scenario, and you could run 3 of those, just like Grand Theft Auto has the 3 different storylines going.
Yeah, true.
Have like something like that where you could be either come in as a rookie or select an established driver in his peak, or you could take a guy that's in the twilight of his career that's just trying to hang on.
Yeah.
And I think that would be perfect for the game. There's so many scenarios you can do in NASCAR to make it better, to actually make it more. And I think they need that, and I think that would grow the sport. Like, that would make me more interested in NASCAR. Like everyone loves a rivalry.
Dude, bring back NCAA sports. That's all I'm begging.
Like, think about it. The best sports games, the best sports, like, to watch, when you watch them, you don't even have to be a fan. It's just like, Like, even though I don't watch a lot of baseball, I follow it here and there. But if the Yankees and the Red Sox were in the ALCS, I would watch it.
Oh, yeah.
They're two rivalries.
The legend behind them.
It doesn't even, I don't even know who's on the teams, but it's just that it's established. Ohio State, Michigan. Even though
it's like Auburn, Alabama. You know what I mean?
Right. It's those rivalries. Just like
War Eagle.
Just like in basketball, the Lakers and the Celtics. You know?
Yeah.
Even though it was Kobe Bryant and everyone knew Kobe Bryant, but you know there was so many people. You know how that's what I mean. Like, so when like big events like that happen, like UFC, like Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
There's people who weren't even UFC fans or boxing fans that were celebrities that went to that event. And then like people that paid for it and watched it, like I did, or the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. I haven't seen a pay-per-view boxing match in years, in decades. And we actually ordered that pay-per-view, the Pacquiao.
It used to be so big back in the day.
And watched it live. That's what NASCAR needs. It needs to build those kinds of things. Like, yeah, Daytona, all your base fans, you have enough that are going to show up at the event and watch it on TV because it's the Daytona 500. But I don't watch it. I haven't watched the Daytona 500 in 20 years probably.
Right.
Like, think about that. I haven't watched the Daytona 500 in 20 years. That's a sport that does not grow.
Not really, no.
I would watch it if it had more drama and I knew, and there was more, like, interesting things going on in the sport. Like, that's why, like, McMahon is the perfect
They should add
person.
death racing.
McMahon would have been the perfect guy to be a commissioner of, like, a sports league.
Mad Max.
Like, Vince McMahon would have been the perfect commissioner for a sports league. Whether it be baseball, football, basketball. Like, he knows how to promote something.
Interesting to see who will gain the
Dana White's an excellent promoter. Like,
yes,
look at that thing where Conor McGregor threw the dolly cart into the bus and he fucked up that guy with the shards of glass.
Right.
And he got arrested for it and everything. But what it did? His next fight was fucking so hyped that like people were so worked up for that fight because of the drama behind it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, what's Conor McGregor gonna do? And then at the end of that fight, you know what happened? Like the one dude that Conor McGregor beat and knocked out, he jumped out of the cage and attacked Conor McGregor's team.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like that's what you need in a sport.
That is beautiful.
Sometimes you need the Dennis Rodmans of the sport. You need that negative attention sometimes.
Oh yeah. You gotta balance it out,
everyone likes a underdog story, but everyone also likes a rivalry where there's something like attached to it. Like you pick your side. Like I want, you know what I mean? That's what makes different sports amazing. Is like either the camaraderie of rooting for the same team or the rivalry with a friend. Like look, me and Jordan are the best of friends. But when it comes to Ohio State, Michigan, there is a fine divide.
I hear you.
Like, I am Michigan all the way, maize and blue, and he's scarlet red to the bone.
Yeah.
And when we get into it with Ohio State, Michigan.
I know the feeling, bro. It's like I'm a Florida State fan and my weed man's a Miami fan. Ooh. Enough said. Wide left, wide right, wide left, wide left. I already know. I know.
What about, was that the game where Rondé Barber versus Tiki Barber wasn't that Florida State versus Virginia?
I don't know.
Where that game ended on a play where like Tiki got stuck at the goal line.
Don't recall.
Florida State did big. I remember a lot of games in the '90s with Steve Spurrier versus what's his name, Bobby Bowden.
Yep. Well, it was Bobby Bowden who actually caught me. It wasn't at Florida State at first. I was just a kid, and I loved sports already, and I saw this commercial, this thing with Bobby Bowden for like 15 minutes, and I was like, dude, that's the man. And it was Florida State.
You remember We Are Marshall, right?
Yeah.
Marshall, where they died in the plane crash?
Yep.
And then the game that they played after the tragedy with the new players, It was against West Virginia, and you know Bobby Godwin was the head coach. Right?
Yeah. Yep, back in the day.
And he's in that movie. I can't remember who plays him.
Yeah, the Bowden family runs deep in that shit, man. It's crazy.
Now we have Tristratus on the attack.
And now he's the winningest college football coach because Joe Paterno's just kind of all erased.
You know what? That's so messed up right there. Man.
I think it is, but I also think it was deserved as well.
Yeah.
Because he could have done more. Any one of them
absolutely.
could have done more. And I'm not saying that the decision that they made was wrong. It's in hindsight, unless you could put yourself in that situation, you can't really say what you would do. I can tell you what you should do.
Yeah, man.
They should have definitely said something, but not every person would have done that. And I do see that side of it when it comes to Paterno. Like, look, I left it up to the board of directors. I left it up to the sports to the Penn State, sporting organization, and they decided not to go further with it. So who was I to say anything?
Bailey time.
Threatened to quit. Like, I understood where they were coming from with that side of it.
Two girls I'm going to jerk off to in about 20 minutes. Stephanie McMahon and Bailey.
The following contest is
look up Brooke Bailey.
It is for the WWE.
Or Bailey, I'm sorry, Bailey Brooke.
Okay.
Bailey Brooks. Bailey Brooks. There's a little tight, fat ass little girl. Not fat ass.
Here she comes, the $1 billion.
And if you've never seen AJ Applegate, definitely look up AJ Applegate.
Stephanie McMahon truly should be the figure of the women's revolution.
Did you look up AJ Applegate?
Not yet.
I am so glad that Stephanie McMahon has the opportunity to redeem herself, to right the wrong from that anomaly that was the loss to Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Anomaly? Stephanie McMahon got embarrassed. You remember, Corey? Forget she signs your paychecks.
Good point. Good point.
And then once you see AJ Applegate,
for a match of this magnitude,
look up Cagney Lynn Carter with all K's.
This is what all that hard work has been about. All those extra hours in the gym.
Cagney, K-A-G-N-E-Y, Lynn, L-I-N-N, Carter with a K.
Alright. Here she comes.
Cagney Lynn?
No,
Cagney Lynn
my girl.
Oh, AJ Applegate?
No, Bailey on stage. Hold on, I gotta watch this, brother. I gotta watch this. I watched it in a week, bro. Hold on, I'm dancing. You should fucking see me right now. I'm fucking bouncing, bro. Yes. Okay,
Have you ever seen Paige? You know Paige, the female wrestler? Have you ever seen her?
Oh yeah. Woo! Boy, I tell you what, I'll let her punch me in the mouth.
And guys, things wouldn't be right.
As Adam Carolla once said, I would let her shit on my lap.
Oh, man.
I'm not even going to justify
I never got that,
with
but
a comment.
Michael, you feeling it?
No, Byron. I've never seen a grown man get excited about inflatable balloons before.
Well, first time for everything.
Where am I? Where am I?
She's been stabbed in the back more times than anyone in history.
Oh. Can we not ignore the fact that she's also a Grand Slam champion here in WWE, the only woman to hold the Raw Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship, the NXT Women's Championship, the Women's Tag Team titles? I can go on and on.
Okie dokie, you stop fantasizing.
Oh, I gotta cut one more player. Who am I gonna cut?
Introducing the challenger from Greenwich, Connecticut,
McMahon. I'd just eat that butt real good.
Oh my God, yeah.
And introducing the champion.
You know he did. Randy Macho Man Savage.
I know that's right.
She is the
But she was like 16.
Divas
Wow.
champion.
That's the rumor. No one's ever come out and
well, why embarrass
it?
themselves? I guess.
Who's gonna come out and confirm it if if McMahon was like, yo, this is never getting out?
The historic
right.
Divas title.
Nobody's gonna want to go against McMahon. Or Stephanie. She's even got all the power now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You say something bad about her, your wrestling career.
Did you ever see China in the Playboy magazine?
You ever seen China's porn?
She was in the Playboy magazine. No, I have not.
Porn, right?
No,
Yeah,
well,
she did
you know
a lot
what?
of porn.
If I did, I think I saw it once, and it was a long time ago. Like one of her first ones, maybe.
She did the sex tape with X-Pop, and then she started doing porn. You know who else does porn?
Big Bad Beaver.
You remember Amy Fisher?
Fisher.
The Long Island Lolita?
Yeah.
Joey Buttafuoco? She's a porn star.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Remember she shot his wife in the face?
Yeah.
When she got out, she became a porn star.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'll shake her hand right now.
Look up Amy Fisher right now. Look up Amy Fisher porn.
What's that?
And what a reversal by Stephanie McMahon. And Bayley connected nicely.
I mean, she's all cosmetic, but hey, who isn't?
I'll tell you what, as long as it's wet, I can stick my dick in there. What's your last name? Fisher?
Fisher.
Sam Fisher? Oh my God, no.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Huh, I see her.
Oh, that's for the win to retain the championship. Looking to steal one there, perhaps. They call her the queen.
Here's another one for you to look up. You might want to bookmark. Kelsey Monroe.
She's looking a bit out of it here.
Kelsiamonro.
Look at Stephanie McMahon here.
Kelsey. She's got her tits aren't much, but she's got a
knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
She's one of my favorites.
Bayley on the offensive.
And then Abigail Danger. Look at Abigail
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
You know who Abigail Danger kind of reminds me of in a weird way?
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Sydney, the
Right to the
hostess.
spine.
Who?
Sydney, the hostess.
Really? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look up Abigail Danger right now. You'll see it in her face. It's like the nose.
Bayley on her heels.
Like her nose and
Yeah,
everything.
but too soon to be worried.
I would love to hit that, by the way.
Abigail Danger's predominantly a brunette, but she did dye her hair one time where it's like a light brown. Yeah, look up Abigail Danger.
The last time I saw that little hostess, her ass got fat, yo.
Did you look her up?
Right in the midsection.
No.
I'm afraid to think
Oh
what's
my
gonna
God.
happen next.
Doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. That's crazy. Got the nose and everything almost.
And that girl, oh my God, that girl. Look up. Okay, this is the one you gotta look up to. This is weird, but I'm just gonna tell you anyways. Look up one of the best like porn scenes I've ever seen. Abigail Danger and Carter Cruz.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
Holy shit! And watch that. You can just watch it get cool.
Elbow drop.
Like Abigail Danger, Carter Cruz. Actually, I'll send you the link because it's going to be hard to find it.
They'll break your crown.
Yeah, I started typing.
Reversal by Bayley. Bayley's got it hooked.
Bayley to Bayley.
The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dream.
Yeah, baby. She won. My girl won. Woo! We're going to Pizza Hut. We're going Sizzler.
Bayley took control of this match.
We're going Sizzler. I think up next is the Ricky Dragon and
Here is your winner.
what's his face?
WWE.
Bayley Khan. No, this is a tag team championship. All right. Oh, this is good too. All right, I just got it. Let me. Oh boy. It says this video is no longer available.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead, buddy. Take your time. The hybrid moments. Give me a moment. Road Warriors and the Hart Foundation. Ladder match. Woo! Nah, that's fucking gangster as fuck.
That one should work.
What are y'all kids doing over there? Nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Uh-oh. We come on, fucking fire.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Whoa, yeah. Gangster. Come on, baby. Buffer. I just saw that. Yeah.
They fucking go hardcore on each other. Fucking choking each other, fish hooking each other, fucking fisting each other's mouths.
Jerk, mate.
Bleeding in each other's fucking throats. Choking the shit out of each other. That shit's fucking wild. And I don't know much on girl scenes, but that one takes the fucking cake up there. That one definitely should have won some awards.
I'm about to say that one for later.
Bookmark that motherfucker.
Oh boy. I don't know, man. I want to step outside for a quick smoke. I'm back at 5, homeboy.
Yeah. I'm timing you.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
And amazingly, the challenger doesn't seem at all fazed by the magnitude of this huge match.
He's looking to bring this one to the outside where things can get ugly in an instant. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock.
Delivering the suplex.
Boom, what a forearm. And finds a counter. Red Hawk with a nice reversal. Head scissors applied. Ooh, look at this. Boom! What an uppercut. Jarring. Ooh, that hurt. What a sharp one right to the cheekbone.
How impressive was that reversal?
Out of it in the corner. Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
The champ taking their share of hits now. What's coming next? Sharp clothesline. They can just punch him in the chest. Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you. Oh, my God. Forearms from the second rope. Driving down.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Driven down face first. He evades the attack. clothesline.
Jarring European uppercut.
Clothesline to the back of the neck. Oh, man, that hurt. Across the shoulders. Up and had it scouted. Launched with a belly-to-belly. The challenger is not in a great place. Bret Hart with a nice reversal. Great reverse. Here it comes. Running power slam.
Looks like the champ is going to retain.
I think that slam caught us all off guard. Shin breaker. Bret Hart letting the WWE Universe know he's here.
Face first, flapjack. Ooh-wee.
Waistlock, no.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
In a weakened state here, guys. Oh, right to the skull. Now in full control. He's in control. Incoming! Leaving the ring here, they change the entire complexion of this match. Wicked body shot. Guys, Bret Hart taking full advantage. That's why you're the best analyst in the game, Corey. Got him good there.
That's twice now with the ladder.
Snap suplex, very effective. Back in from the floor. From behind. Back suplex. Brought in the hard way. Kick right to the midsection. Proving tough to catch. Clothesline. Across the shoulders. Up and... Oh, what a counter. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Housekeeping. Me fluff pillow.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, boy. We got here.
The challenger not looking good right now.
Take the noodles. Don't forget to take the noodles.
Pretty drop kick.
Oh, dude. I'm in my fourth season of this NFL. I won 2 Super Bowls. About to go to my third, and I think this is the best team I could go. And we're going for our third straight Super Bowl. Never been done. I think we can pull it off.
I really hope we got football season this year, bro.
Yeah, I hope we at least have NFL.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that'd be heartbroken without collegiate, but I'm realistic. I know what's going on out there. So, like you just said, if we could do like the NBA does with the NFL, cool.
Virtual fans.
You know, something like that, you know.
Have you seen that virtual fans thing on with the NBA? How they have like a... They're playing at the ABC Wide World of Sports complex, and all the NBA teams are at different hotels. They're spread out through so many hotels. And they're in a bubble. They don't go around anyone. They stay together. That's it until the playoffs are over. Which the playoffs are just starting now. But what they play in the sports complex on the different basketball courts that they have there.
Yeah.
And they have it set up where it's, instead of the center court logo being like a specific team, It's just the NBA logo, and then they have the team. If it's supposed to be a home game for a team, they put their smaller logo on like the court somewhere, and then they have a screen that surrounds the one side, like where the camera angle is. So like when you're seeing the camera film a basketball game, that side there's no crowd there. So what they did is they put some kind of projector screen across that whole wall, and they display virtual fans. So you can sign up online, and then you can webcam and broadcast yourself if you get selected as a virtual fan. And they type in like what they're saying and stuff. Like you can yell stuff, and it's really interesting the way they do it.
That'd be cool.
They have virtual fans, so it's not completely, because it would be odd that it would just be completely silent. And some even said that the NBA decided to pump in crowd noise at certain points of the game.
Oh shit! Bam!
To make it seem.
Bret Hart just power bomb Hawk.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Animal.
Yeah. Oh yeah! Legion of Doom, baby.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
I'm pretty sure Hawk was on meth at least.
Across the shoulders.
When you watch that video, 365 days, whatever the fuck it was, 350 days, them dudes were on some shit, man, but I don't blame them. You do what you gotta do, I guess.
Yeah, that was a good plan.
You know, a lot of pain. I can only imagine the pain. You remember that one scene where they were talking about who was it? Who was it? It was somebody. Ric Flair used to drive cross country, fucking either snorting an 8-ball of coke or drinking beer. You know? Yeah. It was either an 8-ball of coke or 2 cases of beer.
I remember Kevin Nash said he used to ride with Steve Austin.
Right.
And they would make a deal, and Austin would say, all right, I'll buy the gas, you buy the beer. And Kevin Nash said that Steve Austin drank so much beer that he got the shit end of the deal.
He's trying again.
That I can imagine. I mean, just watching them dudes young, and from some of that footage, man, it was just wow. And of course, you got a lot of the truth behind the scenes too. Can he do it? Can he get the belt? It's a ladder match. Can he pull it down?
Still work to be done.
Come on, come on, Sparky, you can do it.
The challenger is in some big trouble. He has got to fight back.
What's he doing?
Another reversal.
Is he stoned? Yes, so.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Crashing to the floor.
Brought in the hard way.
Here comes Animal. Gonna fuck you up. Ha ha ha. Get the ladder. Come on, man. You can do it.
Big elbow.
You can do it.
Ladder up. Heads up the ladder.
So if they win this, they got both titles. Hold on.
This match of the championship is his. If he can just pull it down.
Oh my God.
Looking good.
They got it, bro. LOD has 2 belts now. Road Warriors got 2 belts. You got the WWE and I think the WCW Tag Championship.
Take a look.
WCW.
Step back in the vehicle. Not the vehicle, the vehicle. Get back in the vehicle.
Here is your winner.
It's like they have to say the H.
WWE Champion, Hot.
There's plenty of reason for celebration.
Right. Now it's going to be Ricky Dragon and Mr. Kurt Angle. Nice.
Uh-oh.
And the final match is for the Undisputed Championship. It's going to be Kane versus Sting, because Sting beat Hulk Hogan in my last event for the Undisputed Championship. So Sting is currently the man.
Who is he going to face?
Kane.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the WWE Championship.
The legend is here.
Oh, I gotta sign a tight end. What happened to my title? Oh,
you know what they should have done is let Ricky the Dragon Steamboat walk out with a goddamn little fucking Komodo dragon like he used to. That would have been cool. Or how when Jake the Snake comes out with that bag, that bag, it's supposed to be a snake. Bring the snake out, dude. That would have been righteous, bro. They need to update, fix the glitches, and fix, add a few things.
Technicians to ever step between the ropes. The Dragon.
Because I've noticed this game could be really good or really glitchy. It's one of the two. There's no in between, bro. It's weird. And so far, it's been okay. Probably just jinxed myself. This is why they call it pay-per-view. Now let's get to it. Fuck it. The only full entrance I'll still watch is Bailey because I get a fucking heart on every time. Anyway. I think it's the little balloons in the background.
Challenger from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And introducing the champion from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Kurt Angle.
Colonel Angus?
One of these men will be walking away with the immortal.
that was one of the best ones.
Yeah. I just remembered that, bro. Oh, God.
It was Christopher Walken, which makes it even fucking more classic.
Where's my Colonel Angus?
You don't like Colonel Angus?
God, man.
The World Heavyweight Champion is
Fucking
ready
classic.
to defend his
Damn
crown.
right.
I see an ounce of doubt in the champion. He absolutely believes he's leaving tonight for his title, Byron.
It would be hard to argue with him, Michael. I can tell by the way he entered the arena today.
My mom,
that
she
was
had the
in a
best of
different
pork
kind of
soak and all around. My sister,
Right.
she is so popular in high school because she's the greatest of pork.
He's heavy duty right hand.
I mean, I really can't think of any SNL I don't like. You know, I mean, from the very beginning, it was just, you had Eddie Murphy, you had fucking Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, yeah.
Enough said. Enough said.
If you look at it now, so you went from, so George Carlin was the original host.
Right,
Chevy
right.
Chase, Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, Gilda Radner.
Yeah, Gilda Radner.
The one black dude. And then the second season is when Bill Murray came in.
Yep.
And then you had, right after that, Chevy Chase left, and you had Belushi come in. And then you had the Belushi era with Dan Aykroyd and them, and then it shifted, and they kind of went, they had like 1 or 2 seasons where it was kind of and then a 19-year-old Eddie Murphy shows up.
You know, like a young Michael Jordan. What do you know?
Remember him and Joe Pepitone?
Yeah.
Remember Joe Pepitone?
The white dude?
Yep, and he was the one. They did that one Ebony and Ivory. They used to Eddie Murray would be Sammy Davis.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, you're right. You're right now. Okay.
And Ivory live in perfect harmony. And then he would go, "I am black and you are white. I am blind as a bat and you have sight." Oh no, I'm sorry. It was Stevie Wonder and Frank Sinatra.
Either way. What's like? Look at Eddie Murphy's comedy specials on the Eddie Murphy Raw and Delirious. That's pure rated R Eddie. You know what? That's young Eddie at his best.
He's gonna have a special coming out soon because he's working on comedy.
I hope it's fucking Raw Dog.
Oh my God, it's gonna be.
That's what he needs.
He can't hold back.
Yeah, he needs another Raw episode like back in '88 or '86, whenever it was.
He can't worry about getting cancel culture or anything like that.
I want to hear him joke Bill Cosby and everybody else he used to make fun of.
Oh, did you see him accept the Tom Sawyer Award and he joked Bill Cosby?
I think I heard about it. I didn't see it.
Oh my God, you can find it on YouTube where he talks about Bill Clegg. Because who would have thought, I never would have thought when I first started out that I would be receiving the Tom Sawyer Award and I'd be more of America's dad than Bill Cosby, who's in prison right now. And he makes like another joke. It's fucking hilarious.
Not surprised.
Because I bet y'all, and he curses too, which is funny because it's like a prestigious award. It's a very, like, black tie affair.
Right, I got you.
Situation. And he's up there cursing, and he's just like, I bet y'all motherfuckers didn't believe that I'd be winning this one day. And Bill Cosby would be sitting in jail. It was so fucking funny.
Climb, Ricky, climb. Climb the dragon you are, tell us. Steel cage, you gotta climb out. Yeah. Oh, here comes Kurt. Oh my God.
And now he's made it all the way to the top
Dummy,
of the
should have
steel
fucking
cage.
climbed.
This might be it.
A bad place to be for the challenger. Things are only going to get worse for him in there.
I have to admit, I was not a big Kurt Angle fan in the beginning, but once again, like Hank, he grew on me.
Wrenches the arm. Ooh, nasty kick.
Yeah, this is a fun game right now. That Falcons in the Colts week 1
He's still got
this
it.
season.
The reversal by
14 to 10 at the start of it. And actually, the Colts are pretty good because they drafted Nick Eason. And he's a pretty good, he got drafted, I think he got drafted by San Diego.
Holy shit. Climb, Ricky.
He's
Climb.
made it to the top of the cage. Boom.
Never mind. It could have been your title. Never mind.
Harsh impact.
Well, I'm going to do a QB sneak. 4th and 1. Can Mike Vick get it?
Hit that shit.
Can Mike Vick get it?
Hit that shit.
He's made it to the top.
We're going to create a seal here and a seal here. We're going to go right up the middle.
From the top. Nearing the end here.
Boom. Ooh. Oh, shit.
He got it. He got it. He got it.
That's the impact.
Nice.
He didn't get it?
Right now.
What?
Inside that cage.
I'll call replay.
I'm challenging that.
Yeah, I call
challenging
replay.
that.
You know how that
They're
goes.
saying, dude, this stadium that the Falcons built a couple seasons ago, I think the Super Bowl that the Patriots, it was the year after, it was the Rams and Patriots Super Bowl. It was where they had the Super Bowl, the Mercedes Dome, where they redid the old Georgia Dome. It's got the Oculus that's in the shape of the Mercedes symbol. In the middle of the dome, and it opens up. It's in a Mercedes symbol, and it opens up like an Oculus. So it like those things that there's those metal strainers that fan out.
Huh?
You know those metal strainers that like fan out. They're like the colliners that you strain like noodles.
Oh yeah. My bad. Yeah.
They're
Okay.
metal and they fan out.
Yep.
That's how the Oculus does. Like the Oculus fans open and close like that. But it's in the Mercedes-Benz symbol.
Oh shit!
There's a famous clip in the Super Bowl video when the Patriots beat the Rams last year, where Belichick is asking the head umpire. So the Oculus is going to be closed before the kickoff because he's worried about the winds and stuff. Because it was open for the F-15s to fly over, or the Blue Angels to fly over. And then they were going to close it before the kickoff. But he was saying it takes 9 minutes to close, and Bill Belichick was worried it wasn't going to be closed before the kickoff. And so there was a big talk of they had to change their strategy from which end they wanted to kick from.
Yeah.
But to some coaches and to some people, that wouldn't make a big deal. But Belichick is so attentive to details that he's worried about the win in the kickoff and whether or not the Oculus will be closed in time. Like, that's meticulous on detail.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why he's got 6 Super Bowls as a coach, 2 as an assistant.
Some generals have a more complex mind. He's one of them. It's kind of like Sun Tzu wrote the Art of War, which I've read 3 times.
Sun Tzu. What about have you ever heard of?
Got the book right here.
Have you ever heard of "Shit on the Wall" by Who Kung Fu?
Sting!
It's called "Shit on the Wall" by Who Kung Fu.
Wow.
That's just one of those jokes. Like, what do you call a guy laying on your doorstep? Matt. What do you call a guy with? There's one. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs? Floating in the ocean. Bob.
I was gonna say, what would you call a female with no arms and no legs? Convenient.
But yeah, so what do you call a guy with no arms and no legs floating in the ocean? Bob.
Are you a
shit.
No. Figures.
Stu. Alright, come on, let's go. Hell in a Cell match. Pay-per-view is what they paid for.
Oh, Vic is off. He's going to score. Vic is going to score. He scores. That was like an 80-yard run.
You know what I found out at the sports card shop, buddy?
What?
Even though Vic did what he did, just because, I mean, I understand. I love Vic anyway, because, I mean, his talent. But anyway, the dude's son who owns a sports card place, he's like, even though Vic did what he did, man, they said they still sell the fuck out of some Vic memorabilia, which makes sense around here. I mean,
I would be all over some Vic. Man, I love Mike Vick.
I got a couple cards of him.
I remember. I respect his game. I wasn't never a Falcons fan, but I loved Mike Vick.
Well, look, I mean, from his freshman year at Virginia Tech, you saw what he could do. You know, he almost beat Florida State. My school almost beat Florida State.
That was a crazy national championship game.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, thoroughly. Yeah.
Single-handedly, he was a one-man team.
Yep. And watching him against my team, I wasn't even mad. Either way, I was like, whoever wins, man. But yeah.
You know what? And I think that was the year that the Barbers were. Was Barber Twins there?
I don't know. I'd have to do my research on them a little bit.
It was one. I remember what it was. It wasn't Vic. It was Ward Dunn versus the
Ward Dunn. Yeah, little man.
Ward Dunn, because I remember they got drafted by the Bucks the next year. Rondé Barber got drafted from Virginia Tech to the Bucks, and Ward Dunn got drafted.
Yeah, Ward Dunn was one of my favorites, bro.
And then remember when Ward Dunn and Mike Vick teamed up?
Yeah, man. Atlanta? Because it showed for someone his size, he could actually do it. It was beautiful. It was awesome.
But I think Ward Dunn got stuck in that game, Virginia versus Florida State.
Right. Yeah, man.
But it wasn't when Vic was there. I think it was. But it was. He got stuffed at the goal line, and I think Virginia won that game.
Yeah. They've seen their better years.
Who was their big-time quarterback for Florida State? And during Danny Werfel was always at Florida, but it was Charlie Ward. That's right. Charlie Ward.
Mr. Ward.
And then who was it after that? Was it Chris Winkie?
Yes, Mr. Winkie.
He was the old head. He was in college at 27.
He actually was playing minor league baseball before he joined the team.
Oh, that's why he didn't play.
He was playing minor league ball in Carolina. He was playing some minor league ball in Carolina, and he had an arm for a quarterback. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't play football until he was 27. Makes sense.
Yep.
I always wondered why he started out so.
Yeah. I got a lot of flack on that sometimes. I was like, bro, he's playing fucking minor league ball. Who else can? I mean, not many people can say they can do both.
Yeah, there's a handful. And two that went to Florida State. Deion
Sanders.
Have you ever seen the Deion Sanders 30 for 30?
Yes, I have.
When he talks about him playing in the NFL game and in a baseball game in the same day.
Yep.
He takes the helicopter.
Only other person who could do it was Bo Jackson.
And Bo never did it. I mean, he's the only player to ever play in an NFL game and a baseball game and a Major League Baseball game.
Yeah.
Insane. And how about the owner for the Braves being a dick about it? Or the owner for Atlanta? I can't remember if it was the owner for the Falcons or the Braves that was being a dick about it.
I don't remember.
But, I mean, fuck, he was able to do it young. I mean, you'd never see anybody do that now because players make so much money that the team would never.
Well, it's like, look back when Nolan Ryan was still a pitcher. Nowadays, no pitcher will ever pitch as much as because Nolan Ryan used to pitch 9 innings, bro. You know what I mean? They would never do that now. Never.
Because of the money that's involved.
Nolan Ryan, baby, the Express.
Money invested if they get injured.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't make sense for the team. So I get it. I understand. You gotta sell
guys
tickets.
that probably could do it.
Yeah, well they could,
There's
but
probably some guys that could do it, but they would never be able to. Their contracts, unless you get like I bet you Patrick Mahomes or like a Russell Wilson,
yeah,
because they started off as baseball players,
like John Elway, played baseball.
with the clout that like Patrick Mahomes has, and
Yeah.
the clout that Russell Wilson has, both been Super Bowl champions. They could probably maneuver something like. Well, there's a big story. Patrick Mahomes just signed the biggest contract for a quarterback in NFL history. He signed like an 8-year deal with Kansas City.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And it's worth, I can't remember what the amount. It was an 8-year deal. He just inked it. He still has 2 years, I think, left on his original deal. And then the 6 years, and then another 6 years kicks in with his new deal.
I hope he keeps doing good because he's worth a lot of money.
But they showed a list of the things he's not allowed to do.
Really?
Yeah. There's like, he can't go parachuting, he can't go skydiving, he can't play on jet skis, he can't go four-wheeling, he can't have a motorcycle. There's all kinds of stuff that are in that contract.
From what I understand, in his first couple of seasons, I mean, he's been the man. Sting won. Nice.
He didn't get MVP last year. He got it the year that they lost to the Patriots.
Yeah.
He was MVP because he threw 50. He threw 50 touchdowns, and it wasn't his rookie year because he sat his rookie year behind Alex Smith.
Right.
And then last year was his first year playing, and he threw 50 touchdowns. In his first year playing, pretty much his rookie year. Even though they don't count it, they should count it as your rookie year, just like they do in like baseball. So like in baseball, if you don't start a certain amount of games, the first season that you start like over 60 games is considered your rookie year.
Right.
So you could have played in a few, like you could have gotten called up from the minors and played like a few, like Derek Jeter I think got called up from the minors in 94, 95 and played a few, or 94